Here, I'm at 7007 Nashville Road in Lanham, Maryland. I'm going to be attempting to repair the 3-tap shingle you see here and just see if it's feasible to write for spot repairs or if you're gonna have to write for a full roof replacement. So I'm gonna assess that on site now that we're here. I'm gonna record myself doing so the whole time. So I'll put my camera right here so we can see everything that I'm doing here. All right, we can see me, we can see everything I'm doing. See the whole tab. All right, bro, see you. And I'm gonna start with unsealing these. All right, so a little hard to unseal. This one just cracked in the corner. These are extremely brittle. Very old roofs. All right, so now I've got them all unsealed now the way I need them to. I'm gonna start with the nail removal process. So I'm gonna start with this row up here. So I'll start here. I got that one coming out. It's hard to access, so I'll come up through there. All right, this one here. Got that one. I got one more. I think one more over here, maybe two. Let's see. Okay. So now I got one more row to take out. We'll start with this one right here. That one. Okay. Oh, that's good. So that came out pretty smooth. All right, so it did cause some damage as a result of that process. So, mark everything. These are just extremely brittle, really hard to work with. Okay. Okay, I think I got everything accounted for that I need to. So let's just walk you through what's going on with this. So I have a large tear here now, large tear there. This one's getting removed and replaced with another one, so that's kind of whatever. I have a large rip to the existing ones and a very large rip up here to this existing one, as you see here. So, and I have a little rip here as well, not as bad as the other two. So big rip, rip, little rip. All right, got some mat transfer, the usual suspects. Everything's pointing towards that this is not a repairable roof. So I'm gonna say it's gonna cause further collateral damage to try to make any type of spot repairs on this roof. The only way to indemnify the insured and bring it back to pre-loss conditions is going to be to replace this roof. I'm gonna put the new one in, I'm gonna seal this up, and we're gonna call it a day. It's a complete fail. All right, so that's back to being buttoned up nice and tight. So let's go ahead and take a look at this now. So I have this large rip here, a huge rip here. This is my most concerning point right here. So this has compromised the integrity of all these shingles now with these rips and tears that you see. The mat transfer alone should be enough to justify the fact that this roof can't be repaired, but they're compromising the integrity and damaging the surrounding 3-tab shingles. If you try to remove and replace them, if you're gonna try to make a bunch of spot repairs, you're gonna cause further damage on this roof, and it's not gonna bring the insured back to pre-loss conditions. It's actually gonna worsen the condition of this roof if you try to make these repairs. So I'm gonna go ahead and seal this up. We're gonna call that a fail. That's it. 7007 Nashville Road and Lanham, Maryland. That's a fail.